Why do smart people make terrible money decisions, while ordinary people quietly become wealthy? The answer is not intelligence. It's psychology. This is the core idea of The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. Blue Book Introduction. The Psychology of Money is not a book about formulas, charts, or stock tips. It is a book about how people think, behave, and feel about money. Morgan Housel explains that financial success has less to do with how smart you are, and more to do with how you behave. Money decisions are emotional. They are shaped by our experiences, fears, ego, and luck. Understanding this psychology is the key to long-term wealth. Brain Chapter 1. No one is crazy. People make money decisions based on their own life experiences. Someone who grew up during a recession sees money differently than someone who grew up during a boom. Neither is crazy. They just live different realities. This is why people disagree so strongly about money. Lesson: don't judge financial decisions without understanding the person's background. Chapter 2. Luck and Risk. Success is never only skill. Luck always plays a role. At the same time, failure is not always your fault. Many successful people benefited from right timing, right place, right opportunities, and many failures were unlucky, not foolish. Lesson: be humble in success. Be kind in failure. Chapter 3. Never enough. Some people make millions and still lose everything. Why? Because they don't know when enough is enough. Greed has no finish line. Housel shares stories of people who ruin their lives by always wanting more. Lesson: true wealth is not about having more. It's about knowing when to stop. Chapter 4. Compounding is magic. Small actions repeated for a long time create massive results. This is called compounding. Warren Buffett didn't become rich only because he was smart. He became rich because he invested for a very long time. Time matters more than timing. Lesson: start early. Stay consistent. Let time do the work. Chapter 5. Getting wealthy versus staying wealthy. Making money requires risk, confidence, bold decisions. But keeping money requires caution, humility, fear of losing what you have. Many people know how to make money. Few know how to protect it. Lesson: survival is more important than returns. Chapter 6. Tail events rule everything. A small number of events create most outcomes. In investing, a few good years create most gains. A few bad decisions create most losses. You don't need to be right all the time. You just need to avoid being ruined. Lesson: prepare for rare but powerful events. Chapter 7. Freedom is the highest form of wealth. The best thing money can buy is control over your time. Being able to say no, choose how you spend your day, live life on your terms. That is real wealth. Money is a tool for freedom, not status. Lesson: use money to buy time, not things. Chapter 8. Save money without a reason. Most people save for a specific goal, but Housel says the best reason to save is uncertainty. Life is unpredictable. Savings give you flexibility and peace of mind. Lesson: saving is about preparing for the unknown. Chapter 9. Wealth is what you don't see. Expensive cars, luxury houses, designer clothes. These are not wealth. They are signs of spending. True wealth is investments, savings, assets you don't show. Lesson: looking rich and being rich are very different things. Chapter 10. Reasonable, rational. People don't need to be perfectly rational with money. They need to be reasonable. If a plan helps you sleep at night and keeps you consistent, it's a good plan, even if it's not mathematically perfect. Lesson: The best financial plan is the one you can stick to. Chapter 11. Surprises are normal. History does not repeat itself perfectly. The biggest financial events are often unexpected. This is why predicting markets is so hard. Lesson: build strategies that work across many futures. Chapter 12. Failure is part of success. Every successful investor has failures. What matters is surviving those failures. Avoid decisions that can destroy you completely. Backhand index pointing right lesson. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to stay in the game. Brain Chapter 13. Stories are more powerful than numbers. People believe stories more than data. This is why bad financial ideas spread easily. Emotion beats logic. Backhand index pointing right lesson. Question popular money stories. Brain Chapter 14. Confidence and humility. Be confident enough to take action. Be humble enough to admit you can be wrong. This balance is rare but powerful. Backhand index pointing right lesson. Strong opinions. Loosely held. Direct hit core message of the book. Money is not about math. It's about behavior, patience, emotion, discipline. Doing average things consistently beats doing smart things occasionally. Final summary. The psychology of money teaches us that wealth is built quietly. Freedom matters more than luxury. Survival beats brilliance. Time is your biggest advantage. You don't need to be the smartest person in the room. You need to be patient, calm, consistent. Money rewards behavior, not intelligence. If this summary helped you think differently about money, like the video and subscribe for more audiobook summaries. Disclaimer: this is an original educational summary and does not replace the original book.